here's a fact that very few people will know watching, but this is the type of knowledge you get from Peregrine Groves.
It's a bit of a tester.
Right, it was 5-1, and apparently in that away dressing room at half-time, Arsene Wenger lost it like he's never lost it before.
All right, yeah.
Now, take me to the Emirates dressing room, because I believe it's built in a certain way
Yeah.
to cater
Well,
for his style of management.
Arsene designed the whole dressing room. Arsene designed the whole dressing room. There's 7 different areas, and he's not a hairdryer man. You know, like the Fergie hairdryer blast it, because he thinks that if you lose your temper, you're losing the clinical thought process. And he's got a bit of a point, really, because if you shout and scream on it. So there's a special acoustic system that's been put in the tiles in the ceiling so that his voice will travel. So I could be giving someone rollick in there, and the Arsenal dressing room is huge. It's like, so if someone sat at the back, you can hear what he's saying and just talk to him.
Like an opera house.
I can guarantee you, right, I can guarantee you at half-time, he didn't need the acoustic system.
No.
He didn't need it because he would have been ripping into them, and quite rightly so. And sometimes it has more of an effect. If a manager's not normally like that, rather than keep going in and like rollicking the players all the time. And I would like to think that Steve Bold had a couple of them up by the throat, up against the wall. But these days I don't think it's
There's
happening.
7 or 8 sections of the Emirates dressing room, and they all serve for different things.
Yeah.
I heard in the show they've got a full kitchen in there. That's true.
That's at the back, because the Arsenal chef, they all eat after the game.
Yeah.
There's an area where they all eat in the dressing room.
Yeah.
So they've got a final warm-up area, just to hit the ball up against the wall, and it's to calm the nerves. And I say any player that says they're not nervous before games is talking rubbish, because you get butterflies. So he's gone into the detail. They'll eat in that area as well.
So is there an area for Ozil to lie down?
No, he's got. They all,
sleep at
believe it or
half-time?
not, they all sit on cushions. They've got cushions they all sit on the bench. They all sit on cushions. They do. It is.
Does that ever, as somebody who played for Arsenal, won 2 league titles, when you hear stories like that, they've got cushions in the dressing room.
Yeah, but I must
Does it not
admit,
make you want to pull your
no. Do you know why?
beard out?
If you first look at it, you go a bit pampered, but it's just the way the dress is. Because I would be used. If you're a player, that's what you'd be used to.
And
you wouldn't be used to anything.
I mean, you suffer from piles.
Have you seen the size of my
since.
backside as well?
Yeah.
I don't need. I've got inbuilt cushions. Someone actually pumps my shorts up.
You would have a beanbag.
But in the old dressing rooms at Highbury, our floors, we had the marble floors. They were heated. The floors were heated.
Oh.
So for me to say, they're not, because we had a massive communal bath. We had a sauna. Do you know what I mean? We had like 5 or 6 different individual baths. So we were quite well looked after. But they've just gone on to a different era. So you wouldn't. I can't blame the place, because you say, that's what I'm used to.
It's in the R-hole. So we're going to try this trick shot from here into that stairwell.